Hey, what's going on, y'all, man? Y'all kicking on this segment of What You Think, and I'm your host, D-Man, and I'm here today to talk about a particular story I heard. Very interesting, and I just want to know what y'all think. Remember, here we don't female bash, we don't male bash, and I give my opinion, never my advice. So, here we go to kick it off. This couple is married, so they said their matrimonies. And one day, from what I hear, the husband decides to ask the wife about transitioning into open marriage, open relationship, whatever have you, where they could see other people, talk to other people, which I want to say is really becoming, I don't want to say the norm, but just more open nowadays. I don't think there's nothing wrong with any relationship as long as it's working. You know, ain't nobody putting no hands on nobody, and both of the parties are happy. I I wish happiness on any relationship, but just to put that out there. So the husband asks, "Hey, I want to be in an open marriage, open relationship." First, I think the wife was kind of skeptical, didn't want to engage in that type of activities or whatever, you know. But as she thought about it, she said she went on ahead and agreed, like, okay, let's do this. If marriage is about trying something new, compromise, let's do it. The wife says after they finally agreed, she actually met a guy. Her and this guy probably saw each other like maybe once a week. It just became a little regular. Plus, she having a husband at home, she got adapted to the open marriage. On the other hand, she said she didn't really think her husband met anyone outside of her like that. Maybe he did, maybe it wasn't working out. But to make the story clear, she had done met someone. He was cool with it. And they was, like I said, they were seeing each other once a week. And the husband really wasn't as successful as her. So the husband comes and decides he would like to talk to her, and how should I put this? Maybe, shut shit down. She wasn't really ready to shut shit down. I think she said like it went on for about 6 months. So as time went on and progressed, she done met this guy. She got a husband. She in an open marriage. She was talked into it, did it, agreed to it, and now she's saying, "Well, I'm in it now." She feels as though she's like the dude that she's met and that she's engaging with. Even though maybe they only see each other once a week because she's still respecting the marriage or whatever. She's met somebody else. She's cool. She like him. When asked the question of, "Well, do you really want to stop seeing, bruh?" She answered honestly and said no, because the guy that I met actually, does some things or replace and substitute some aspects that my husband don't give. So I really kind of like it. It's cool. She's found balance. So my thing with that is, when you get into a marriage or you get in any type of relationship and you have certain intentions on how you want it to go, never go into anything with this is how I want to go. Everybody know our plans God laugh. So never go how you wanted to go. But so be ready for evolution, growth. This particular couple wanted to try new things, open themselves up, and what we call Pandora box. And once the scary thing about opening Pandora box and doing new thing is, hey, it might be some type of, backlash to it. So I always think about the consequence of the backlash that may come with it, and that could transpire. That's what I say. Before you try anything new or step into any new boundaries, if you know you're a person that cannot handle the actions that may come with it, hey, just continue to let that be a fantasy. That's my opinion, But if you go into it, you thought about everything that can happen, you still want to do it. But remember, you're going into it with somebody else, a significant other. And once you take somebody's hand and hold a matrimony or commit and become exclusive with somebody, know the choices that you're making now just don't affect you. It affect them. You still have children, a wife or spouse to look after, and they go through mentally and physically and get drained just as much as we do. And if you know, hey, we could do this, she could possibly find someone, she could be interested in somebody. That's the whole purpose of opening the marriage up or your emotions up like that. And if you strong and you can handle it, I say do it. I want to know, as far as this husband wanting to open the marriage up, it's not going his way. He changes his mind and tell her, hey, let's go back to the monogamous that we were practicing. What do y'all think about that? Hey, remember y'all, every now and then I have a question of the day. If you ever got some questions, thoughts, and you want to be on, what you think, hit me up on the DM. Email me whatyou_think@gmail.com. Whatyou_think, the number 2 @gmail.com. And let me know your questions, man. And tune in and we'll hit them topics and we'll talk about other things too. But until then, let me know what you think.